This is Eagle Al, and today we're going to talk about Green Bay Packers, and we got to play them the crybaby Green Bay Packers, and I will go over why that's such a big game. Also, the Ringo versus Pickens, we got to talk about that. And lastly, the Quinyon disrespect is out of hand. But let's get straight into it. All right, man, before we hop straight into it, did you see Saquon Barkley video that dropped yesterday of him lifting? It looked like 585. I could be wrong. I seen some people say 600. I seen even some people say 700. I don't think it was 700, but I think it's about 585. Include the weights on the side plus the bar. But look, he made it look easy. He definitely made it look easy. And Saquon Barkley just shows he's one of the strongest running backs in this league. Also, A.J. Brown. So A.J. Brown's not a fan of all these primetime games, all these late night games, 8 o'clock, 8:20, 7 o'clock, whatever games, all these Saturday, Friday, whatever type games. He ain't a fan of these primetime games. He like, hell, I'm trying to be to bed by 8 p.m. And we got a lot of primetime games. So they leaked 4 games for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think the schedules come out today, like the full schedule. And we probably got like 4 to 3 more games that's just going to be late at night because we the Super Bowl champs and everybody want to see the Philadelphia Eagles. So last year, I enjoyed my 1 o'clock games. It's bragging rights to say you got primetime games. But when you watching the games, it's like, bro, just get them out the way. 1 o'clock Sunday. Like Friday, I got work that day, so now had to be on my phone looking at the game right after Thanksgiving. I want to chill, watch some other teams, but now I got to focus on this because I got to report on it. It's like but it is what it is. We ain't gonna complain. We Super Bowl champs, and everybody want to see us. All right. All right, speaking of the games, let's talk about us playing the crybaby Green Bay Packers. Now, this game is big, too. I think we played them like week 10, mid-November or whatever. And I think it's going to be a showdown. And I think when the game comes, that game, it's going to be a lot of hype around it because if the Tush Push get banned, that's a storyline. That's the team that banned the Tush Push. That's the team that put out the proposal. That was the team that started crying about it. You would think we was in the same division with the Green Bay Packers, but they've been crying. Oh, the Eagles got an advantage, this, that, and the third. And you've seen them try to run it, but Jordan Love, he just can't do it. So I think it's a bit of jealousy. In my personal opinion, I think it's jealousy. And I want to destroy these dudes. And every time we have 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, go for it. Like A.J. Dillon, they former guy, run it down their throat. Every single time it's 4th and short, 3rd and short, 2nd and short, any short. Just let Saquon, A.J. Dillon just take over because these dudes are straight crybabies. But again, that's another game that was leaked out there, and probably tomorrow I'll go over every single game if the schedules come out today. So tomorrow, I might go over every single game. Another thing I want to talk about, yes, this Cowboys thing. This Cowboys thing is just getting out of hand, right? So now it's a weirdo Cowboys fan talking about, yeah, if we want to beat the Eagles, we got to attack Quinyon Mitchell. The offensive line got to hold up to protect Dak Prescott so he could attack Quinyon Mitchell or whatever. That's the saying. And I'm like, out of all people, right? Attack Quinyon Mitchell, who PFF and multiple articles are coming out saying going into year 2, he could be the best at his position. Quinyon Mitchell got a huge opportunity to be called the best cornerback in the league over Surtain, over like the J.C. Horns and whoever you guys consider the best cornerbacks in the league. Quinyon can be number 1. And let's just go over some of his numbers and what PFF had to say about him. It said Quinyon Mitchell, this is the article, while his teammate Cooper DeJean finished 2024 as the highest graded cornerback in the NFL, Quinyon Mitchell's development will be just as exciting to watch in Philadelphia this season. Mitchell tied 6th in the league with a 79.2 coverage grade, recording 10 pass deflections and 2 interceptions, which he could have had more because CJ stole a couple. What sets Mitchell apart is his versatility. He ranked fifth in man coverage at 82.2, one spot ahead of DeJean, and added a strong 77.4 grade in zone coverage. That made him one of the just 3 qualified cornerbacks, along with DeJean and Christian Benford, to post at least 75 or above in these both categories last season. Opposing offense are now well aware of DeJean's ability, but targeting Mitchell as an alternative could prove to be a costly mistake. Did you guys see that last sentence? But targeting Mitchell as an alternative could prove to be a costly mistake. And if the Cowboys listen to that fan's advice, it's not going to work well. It's really not. Your best shot, honestly, and this is no knock on Ringo, it's just that he'll be the new guy starting if he wins out the job. That would be your best option, but we just going to transition to the next topic because Ringo versus Pickens is going to be very interesting because they both were Georgia Bulldogs. Hell, at one point, George Pickens wanted Ringo to come to Pittsburgh because he know Ringo's that good. Now, I believe Ringo can be the guy that can contain Pickens because he know him inside and out. We practice together. We know each other really well. We good friends. But when we play each other, I know you, dog. I know how you like to move. I know what you like to do. And let's be honest about George Pickens, right? George Pickens don't get too much separation. He don't separate like that. Now, what George Pickens was interesting about him is that he made contested catches really, really well, but he can drop some balls. He can definitely drop some balls. Just go to Pickens versus Cleveland. Drop, drop, drop. Hell, you could say he the reason why they lost to Cleveland. So I think I think the Cowboys are overhyping this thing with George Pickens. George Pickens is a solid, wide receiver, but him against Quinyon Mitchell locked down. Him against Ringo. Ringo, I think it has something for him. Put him in the slot against Cooper DeJean. Nah, it ain't gonna work. I think Cooper DeJean can cover the best of the best. I think Cooper DeJean, well, hell, I think Cooper DeJean will do a good job against CeeDee Lamb. I ain't saying lock him down, but I think he'll do one hell of a job against CeeDee Lamb. So, yeah, test the waters if you want. Test Quinyon if you want as an alternative. You're going to pay the ultimate price, which Dak been doing these past couple years, throwing picks and looking bad. Go ahead, do it. He ain't see these young boys yet. Dak Prescott did not see these young boys yet at all. He did not see Quinyon yet. Has Cooper Rush. Haven't seen DeJean yet. As Cooper Rush. Well, nobody really seen Ringo yet, but Ringo has something up his sleeve. And I feel bad for the Cowboys because now, well, I actually don't. Now the fans are overhyping them. And once they get that belt to ass, it's going to be like, oh, we wasn't ready, man. We wasn't ready. You see how they talking? They let them talk. They excited about something. But at the end of the day, it's going to be belt to ass, man. Belt to ass. Especially if that's their team. If this is their team going into the next, yeah. Because I don't think this is the finished product of the Eagles. I don't think so at all. I think it's going to be another move. I'm not sure who it's going to be. It's going to be one more move before the season start. Again, I'm just not sure who it is. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel? We play the crybaby Green Bay Packers. Also, Barkley, strong as hell. Quinyon Mitchell, Keely Ringo. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.